G'day guys, welcome to the round 11 review. We've scored a 2408 this week and season rank 1077, gone up to 322 spots. So I'm not too unhappy about this, but this week it's looking like a lot of carnage. I'm not going to lie, it's not looking ideal. We do have the 3 trades this week, and I talked a bit in my live stream last night, but we're going to have a bit of a deep dive in this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. So going through it, Sicily 172, really, really good. Played unreal, just did a very stupid act. And he's going to probably cost me a lot of ranking spots this week just because I'm not going to trade him. I can't afford to, unfortunately. I have to hold him now. But damn, man, like, why did he have to do that? Anyway, 172, can't hate on that score. Tom Stewart, really nice, 138. Just seemed like he was everywhere. And I think I want to VCLC him most weeks. This week I probably won't, but he's a good option, I think. And if you don't have him, 587k is like insanely good value. I know he has to buy next week, but bring him in at all costs. Nick Dacos 124, so happy with how he went. Yeah, I think he'll go large this week. These are my vice captains for next week. I had the VC on Bont and obviously took that. So yeah. But yeah, Dacos looked really good. Jack Siebel 71. Not really sure what happened in this game. I was watching the other one, for the second half anyway. But yeah, I guess he just couldn't get near it this game. So I don't think he's a fake primo, but yeah, 71's not ideal. Harry Sheasel 79. So I actually had Bailey Humphrey on the field instead. So he yeah, he was good. I took the 90, so I gained 11 points on that. So happy with that. And then I had Jack Sinclair on. Sinclair 71. He just looked terrible. Looked absolutely terrible. So not happy about that, obviously, but I'm not trading him either. Moving on to the midfield. So some good scores in here. Bont 124. Yep, like I said, took the VC score. Happy with him. Can't complain about Bont at all. He looks, really good. Had poor efficiency and still managed a really good score. So happy with that. Tim Taranto was on my forward line, but yeah, he was just 4 goals as a midfielder. Like, what on earth? But yeah, stoked with him. 147. He's looking in career best form at the moment. So glad I started him. Rory Lee 115. I think he had like 16 tackles, so and like 27 touches. So I thought he was a little bit underscored, but you still take a 115 any day of the week. Zach Merritt 110, solid score from him. I don't think he copped any attention from O'Neill, which is surprising considering they brought him in late, but we'll take it. Sam Walsh 105. I thought he was seriously underscored as well. Looked much better than a 105 his game on Friday night, but yeah, 105 it's still okay. Lockie Neal 122. Really, really good job considering he had a hard tag. So I'm really happy Neal pumped out that score. Yeah, so averaging the 110. So he's building into a nice season, I reckon. I just can't believe they're tagging him. In my opinion, Dunkley's just as damaging, if not more damaging, and they're letting him run free. So it's just stupid. Anyway, Jack Steele 62. What a pathetic piece of shit he is. I can't believe I brought him in this week, honestly. Like, 62, man. Like, I sacrificed this buy round for him, and look what he does. So he's tempting to trade, but I don't have enough trades to be luxury trading like that, unfortunately. Steve Kinnear was on my forward line. This is like optimized for this week, by the way, guys. But yeah, Cogs 87. They had a clutch handball or goal assist, I should say. That helped his score a bit, but I thought he was a bit underscored too. I'm thinking everyone's underscored at this point, but yeah, I don't know. It seemed like he played better than what he scored. Rowan Marshall 98. Oh, so move on to Ashcroft and Matthew Johnson. So I took both these guys' scores. I had them on the field. Ashcroft is one that I will probably look to trade this week. It's not something I really want to do, but I need to get Eddie Ford in somehow. Like ultimately, my trade's going to come down to the team announcement, because it's seriously dependent on that this week. But yeah, maybe Ashcroft gets moved on this week. We'll wait and see. Matthew Johnson 72. Yeah, really good score. I took him over. Who did I take him over? I took him over Humphrey and ended up looping Humphrey instead of Sheasel. So yeah, we'll take that. Yeah. And then Roll Marshall and Tim English, they were both okay without being amazing. Marshall, yeah, I don't know, 98, it's okay. And then English 105, like he just doesn't look like the English in the first 3 rounds, unfortunately. So yeah, a bit stiff with that, but I'd still be holding. I probably wouldn't trade English to Briggs, but it is like a risky move that could pay off. But yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. I think he'll go big against Geelong this week. And then Lachlan McAndrew is the one I brought in, and man, what a trap he was. I don't even know if he was a trap. He was probably never the greatest pick, but he'd be lucky to play another game in his life. I reckon he looked shocking. Lost just about every hit out. It was hard to watch. But yeah, is what it is. I just needed to get Rat cash in, and worked out all right because I cashed in someone who got injured on a low score. So yeah. Josh Dunkley 146, showing us that he is still that captain vice captain option that we once might have thought. Yeah, just so many tackles, playing really, really well at the moment. He's playing how I expected Steele to play. Really contested, tackling obviously. But no, Dunkley is 100 times the player Steele is. Errol Goulden 93, solid. Connor Rosie 111, really happy with him. He's been really good since I brought him in. So yeah, happy with Rosie. Bailey Humphrey 90. He was a bit lucky with that clutch goal, but still, on track for like a 70 kind of score, which was okay. One more score like this, and he's gonna get up to 400k, I think. So yeah, he's been a good pick and good buy cover. Seamus Mitchell, not Sam Mitchell. Seamus Mitchell got injured, so he is a worry. 69 is still a pretty good score for him. And then that's it. I didn't field any of these three guys. So my trade plans this week, I was gonna have 15, right? So I was gonna have 15 players, but the problem is I didn't count for injuries. I didn't count for Sicily getting suspended. I didn't count for Seamus Mitchell doing his knee. So I'm currently sitting at 13 players this week. Now, hopefully Cincotta gets named. That would be 14. I mean, we can't really expect Constable to be named. So I won't even bother with that. And then hopefully Sam Simpson comes back in. That'll be 15. And then we would probably have to use 3 trades. And it would likely be Ashcroft, Bytel, and maybe Owen Davey if he doesn't get named. To like Eddie Ford, George Wardlaw, and you might have to go early on like a Mullen. So it's not looking good at all. But I think I just need to get players on field at this point. Obviously, I'm relying heavily on some rookies come back in. If none of them come back in, well then I can probably get up to 16 max, and I just have to live with it, really. So ranking's going to take a big hit this week, I think, unless a miracle and rookies get named. If anyone has any suggestions for me, feel free. I don't think I've got many options though, unfortunately. Like I said, I went early on Steele, thinking he was going to be a good primo and chasing points a little bit, but it hasn't worked out at all. And obviously, yeah, Sicily and Seamus Mitchell getting hurt, or, one of them being a dumb fuck and one of them getting hurt, has really, really come back to bite me. So, yeah, that's how the team's sitting. I'll do a trade targets video probably tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in primos this week, I personally won't be upgrading, I don't think. But if you are interested in upgrading, or you're in a position to upgrade, you got some cash left over, then I'll tell you which primos I would be looking at. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.